The reading for this video will come from Northern Lights, The Stories of Minnesota's Past, revised second edition, written by Dave Kenney in consultation with the Minnesota Historical Society. You're now on slide number 10, titled Settlers React, and we will read pages 9.15 to 9.16. The questions for this reading are on the screen here, and we will break them down now. Question 1. How did settlers respond to the Dakota attacks? Question 2. How do you think Mary Chavant and other girls felt when they encountered the Dakota on the road? And then this last question is two parts. Part 1. What other locations did the Dakota attack? So that could be forts, towns, settlements, those would be locations. And then the second part to that question, which side won those battles? So sides would refer to either the Dakota or the settlers. All right, 9.15, where it says settlers react. Meanwhile, on the prairie beyond the reservation, hundreds of settlers were fleeing their homes and warning each other of the danger. These refugees, or people seeking safety, included a young German immigrant named Mary Chavant. Chavant was working in the home of another family when news of the Dakota attacks arrived. She fled in a wagon with two other girls, Maddie Williams and Mary Anderson, and two men, one named Mr. Patwally and one man named Mr. Davis. About 8 miles from the town of New Ulm, they encountered a large group of Dakota. Two of them dashed forward to us, one on each side of the wagon, and ordered us to halt, Mary recalled. Mr. Patwall turned the wagon to one side of the road, and all of us jumped out except him. As we leaped out, Mr. Davis cried, "We are lost." Mary watched as the Dakota killed Patwall and Davis. She and the other two girls were captured and taken to Little Crow's village on the reservation. 9.16, underneath the blue box here. In the days that followed, the Dakota launched a series of attacks on New Ulm and nearby Fort Ridgely. The people of New Ulm beat back the Dakota each time the Dakota attacked. The Dakota were not able to take over Fort Ridgely either. American soldiers were assisted by local settlers who had fled to the fort for protection. Go ahead and go back to slide number 10 and answer the questions there.